Take us through the game in your mind. Tell us at what point in the game you realized you had a no-hitter, and tell us what was working for you.
To be honest, I caught on a couple of things, but I never really looked at the scoreboard. And then about the ninth inning, I ran out there and noticed that, I knew I haven't given up a solid hit, but I just couldn't remember if I had given up a hit because I knew I had a base runner with Bosch. And I just kept pitching, get focused on my pitches and where I throw my strikes and just getting ahead of guys. And about the ninth inning, I roll out there and look up, and I have zeros across the board, and I go, oh, crap.
Did you notice when the guy stopped talking to you? Was that a good sign?
Nobody stopped talking to me. These guys know how I am, and they know I would have caught on to that, but nobody stopped talking to me. We just, still conversations. If I would say so, they wouldn't initiate a conversation, but if I said something, they would say something. They would respond. But I started noticing Shieldsy in the same spot. Same spot didn't move. Price and Neiman in the same spot. Sean sitting right next to the water cooler next to Willie. A lot of people were in their same spots. Nobody really moved, and it was just it was kind of unique. And ninth inning comes around, and I throw that high fastball in on Santiago and pop him up to Zobrist, and then just get mobbed by all my guys. And I think that was the best part of the no-hitter was just the closeness of our group. It was just displayed right there in just one moment, and I think that was the biggest part, I took from that night.
Matt Garza joining us, fresh off the no-hitter, and I got to ask you because you're known, and we've seen this and heard this here on this show. You're a down-to-earth guy, very entertaining, great personality, all of that. But were there times where, even if it was alone, and when I mean emotional, I don't mean necessarily crying, but as a fan of baseball and realizing, what you accomplished, was there kind of a moment where even if you were by yourself, you kind of looked at the mirror or saw a highlight and said, wow, this is crazy?
It was that, yeah. It was actually the night of, Monday night, I got back to my house after the game, and I was getting ready to go have a couple drinks with the guys, and I was waiting for a car service, and I just sat down in my recliner, was watching that 70s show, and George Lopez coming on next, and I just pulled the recliner out for a little bit, and then it just hit me. I lifted my arms in the air, and I said, I just threw an effing no-hitter. So I can't freaking believe it. Just threw an effing no-hitter.